of the story. You need to take care of you first, the inside first, before you can pour into others. Because if you pour into others first, you care more about other people's first, and you don't care about yourself, you don't love yourself, eventually your engine will break down.
As he's going to break it down himself, players have heard a lot of good things about themselves, so they start believing it. Let's take a look.
Like, because everyone's so used to people. If you're at a young age viewed as special, people are telling you yes all the time. They're
all
trying
the
to elevate
time,
you. Yeah.
all the time. And it's simple things, right, in life, and we learn through experience. We learn through our parents, our grandparents. Just look at a guy's locker, right? If you go into a locker room and the guy's locker is junky,
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee their house is the same way,
Right.
right? Because it's just the habits.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to get to where I'm getting to. So you got those two aspects, very simple, detailed things. In the event their house is like that, what do you think their business acumen is going to be like?
What do you think?
Not well, just like their house, right?
Messy.
Because yeah, I mean, and it's the saying, the saying that goes, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I understood what the saying meant when I was younger, but the older I get, the more I understand. So I understand it at a deeper level. I see it. You can see it. You can have an employee who comes to work looking very nice, sharp, well dressed. But if that person is chaotic in his or her head, his or her performance and results will also be messy. It will also have unnecessary mistakes and things of that nature. So it starts with order. So it's the way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
Yeah. I mean, that also goes for if you go to someone's home and you can clearly see, like you said, they don't have everything in order. I think there's someone said was I don't know if it's Jordan Peterson, but the way your home, or at least the rooms in your home are is basically a reflection of your mental, or how structured you are,
Mhm.
and it's basically, it boils down to the same thing. Like, it's you clearly see that someone might not be as structured as it could get messy, let's put it that way, in the future. I mean, whether it's a partner you want, someone who you want to date, or someone you want to do business with, or someone who's your friend, they might get you caught up in certain things,
Yeah.
and you can
But
see it. It's small details. It's
yeah.
just small details. How do you say? Small things compound at a certain point.
Yeah, snowball effect. Yeah.
Snowball effect. How you want to? It's the same thing, but
Yeah. But I think that discipline is not the default. This is just what I think, because discipline comes from within. Nature, not nature. The way of least resistance is to just
chaos.
it's chaos, yeah. But order requires discipline. Order requires doing things sometimes that you don't want to do to get what you want to get. Look at an athlete, a who any high achiever. They do things that they don't want to do. Perhaps they want to stay in the morning, they want to stay in bed next to their significant other, but they know that they need to wake up to go to work, so they do it. Children, and I forgot who said it, children do what they want to do, grown-ups do what they have to do. And I really believe that. So discipline is putting in that extra work when no one is watching, saying no to things that you might want to do, but you have to say no to in order to reach your goals. And I believe that that order will manifest itself in so you have to judge someone not by what they say, but by the fruits of their labor. And the locker, your house, your car,
Car. Oh my God.
they are they're the those are the fruits of your labor. Yeah.
I think there is a video on a clip on YouTube of someone showing someone else's car. Let's call it an exotic dancer. It seems like she was basically recording that person's car. You see roaches, all
Mm.
kinds of animals in a Audi. It was crazy, but it's a reflection. If that's her car, I don't want to see the home.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen people using their car as a dumpster almost. You see all those things. There's sometimes you see people's car and you're like, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to see
Yeah.
where you live actually, or maybe you're living in the car. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But if you're living in the car, please make it at least as comfortable if you are. If you're not living in the car, then your house is probably the same because you don't have structure or you don't have
Yeah.
well, you haven't you're not managing the inner chaos in you.
Uh, and it says also something to stick to the current analogy of a car. It says a couple of things. If the car is an Audi and inside there are roaches, it says that the person cares more for
That
cares
is
more about what other people think than himself. So what he thinks of himself, that's the first thing. But the other thing is that the car will probably break down at some point, because a person that doesn't take care of the interior probably wouldn't take care of the engine and the other things of the car either, as long as they don't manifest itself. So he probably will not do
Can you hear me?
yeah, can you hear? Yeah.
I cannot hear you, so I'm gonna
Okay,
let me
cool.
come back. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Continue talking in the meanwhile.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, the person, when you're actually being, let's say you're orderly, you make sure that not only that the car is washed from the outside and on the inside, but you also take care of, the mechanics, right? The what's under the hood of the car. You also make sure to make your regular appointments to check the car out to see if everything's working as it should. So a person that does not take care of the interior of its car, his or her car, will probably not take care of what's under the hood of the car either, and consequently the car will break down. Moral of the story is you need to check so you need to take care of, yeah, let's say you first, the inside first, before you can pour into others. Because if you pour into others first, you care more about other people's first, and you don't care about yourself, you don't love yourself, eventually your engine will break down.